guys, and welcome back to Style by Mackenzie. Today I'm going to be talking all about backpacks. So today I have 4 different styles of backpacks with me, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about each of them. I have a North Face with me, an Under Armour, and then 2 different travel-on styles. I have used all of these backpacks for quite some time now. I have used them for various occasions and things like that, and I am going to be a senior in high school, so I do have a pretty good idea as to what works for me and what I have liked, what I don't, things like that. So without further ado, let's get started. Whenever I post a YouTube video, I post a blog post to go with it. You definitely want to check out this blog post. I go into a lot of depth and a lot of description on all of these backpacks and just share a little bit more with them. Obviously, I'm not going to remember everything off the top of my head, so be sure to check out this blog post if you are interested in learning a little bit more about a specific backpack. Plus, to get the links to all of them. So the first backpack I'm talking about is the North Face backpack. You're probably like, Mackenzie, this has a tag on it. And that is because this is the new backpack. I actually have had the same style. I used it freshman, sophomore, and junior year, and I loved it. I have many good things to say about the North Face backpack, which I will get into in just a second, but I did have that for 3 years, and I used the heck out of it. Obviously, I used the backpack every single day, so by the end of the 3 years, it was pretty dingy. It just had a couple of holes in it. It needed, like in the side pockets like this, it had a couple of holes, and it was just starting to look not the best, so my mom was like, for your senior year, you can get a new one, and I'll probably be using this my freshman year in college and things like that, because these backpacks are durable and they do last a long time. 3 years in reality for a backpack that you use every day is really, really good. Especially because at my school we don't use lockers, so the backpack that I carry around with me everywhere. I put it on the ground. It sits on the ground for a majority of the day. It's constantly being thrown around. It's on the dirty floor. It's in the cafeteria. It's been a lot of places, so it's gonna get used and it's gonna get some wear and tear to it, which is why I think that the North Face is the best backpack if you find yourself in a situation like me. These backpacks, of course, are meant. This, by the way, this is the North Face Borealis. I did just get it in a black with gold hardware, which I love. You guys know that for the last few years, this has been the kind of back to school supplies and coloring that I've had, so I thought that the backpack that would match would be perfect. It of course has this adjustable thing, which I never really use. People just use it to like be funny in the hallway. It does have 2 side pockets for your water bottle, and this year they actually added a phone pocket to this side, which I think is awesome because I tend to put my phone in this side pocket quite a bit just because it's easy to reach, but I do appreciate having 2 side pockets. I am always using these for my drinks and things like that throughout the school day. This pocket right here, I'm not going to go in so much detail because this is the backpack that I'm using for my senior year, so I'll be able to talk a little bit more about it in my what's in my backpack video, which will be coming next week, but you know, bear with me. The first pocket right here is just a little one, and it just goes about halfway through your hand's depth, and I really like this just to put chapstick, safety pins, like Tylenol, like little things like that I just throw in my bag right before I leave the house. I put in here. I always find myself using that compartment, and then there is another compartment here, and that is where I like to put feminine products like deodorant, lotion, things like that you know you find yourself needing. I never really put school supplies in here. I mean, I guess you could definitely put like pencils, your calculator, things like that, but I personally don't. I just use that for like other things, especially my lunchbox. My lunchbox also goes in here. This can fit a lunchbox in this section. It doesn't go all the way down, obviously, so just keep that in mind. That second pocket. Then there is another pocket, and this pocket is the main pocket. This is where I put a majority of my binders, folders, my like supplies, you know, like pencils, things like that. My pencil pouch goes in here. This is the main pocket. It's really, really big, and that's what I love about a North Face. It is a really tall backpack, therefore you can fit a lot of stuff in here. It expands really wide, which is exactly what I need considering I don't drop things off in my locker. Whatever I carry throughout the day is what I'm carrying all day long. So this backpack is perfect for that just because I can fit so much in it. And then there is a laptop case in here as well. Just a little section, you know, you can put your laptop in. Towards the end of the school year, I did bring my MacBook almost every day with me just because I wasn't necessarily doing a lot in my classes and I needed something to keep me busy, occupied, and things like that. and I could use my laptop throughout the school day to work on blog things, so I actually just brought it with me. So I know that that pocket will actually be really useful, especially if you're in college, just because there is that laptop case, which is always nice. So this is definitely a durable backpack. It is one of my favorites. I think that these are really, really popular near me, and I think that if you're someone like me and you don't have a locker and you're not constantly, you have to carry a lot, this is your best bet. There are also two like buckles here. I never use them, but there are buckles because this is technically like a hiking backpack, you know, because it's North Face. So yeah, my favorite backpack. I've also used the Under Armour backpack for a little while, and that is because this is my cheer backpack, but I wanted to throw this in there because I think that this is another good backpack option. This is definitely a backpack that I would recommend if you are a high schooler, but you do have a locker and you are able to switch a few things out. This one does not expand nearly as much as the North Face does. The North Face, I can definitely fit my lunchbox and like things like that in. This one does have two side pockets for the water bottle. It has a pocket right here to just put whatever you want in there, you know, and then obviously because you're stupid. And then there's another pocket, which I do use this pocket again as much as that other one. It's just like a little pocket. I put deodorant in here, like bobby pins, chapstick, things like that go in that little front pocket. It's the same sort of style with another medium-sized pocket. This one you could put, like for my cheer bag, I keep those and like hair things in here. But if this were for school, I'd put like, that would be where I would try to fit my lunchbox. Unfortunately, this backpack just isn't big enough for me personally to use for school. And then, by the way, you can't obviously get your name. This says DHS cheerleading and my name on it because this is my cheer backpack, but yeah. So obviously I have shoes and water and like lots of clothes in here right now, and I love that backpack for that purpose. Like I find myself using this a lot, just especially for cheer because it fits a lot in it and I'm used to using this. But this is not the backpack for you if you have to carry multiple books with you. It's definitely a lighter weight backpack compared to the Under Armour, or compared to the North Face. The North Face backpack like weighs very heavy on your shoulders after a while. The straps on this one are definitely like a lot more comfortable. They don't rub as much, and it's just overall a lighter backpack. It's like an airier feel to it. But again, I don't think that it fits as much. I've talked a lot about the Travel-On Courier backpack just because this is the backpack that I use for traveling. I've gone in depth and done a few like what's in my backpacks, travel videos, things like that. You guys know that Travel-On is perfect with their RFID blocking and like things like that. They have the locking zippers and all those safety features and stuff. This one has a pocket right here, and then when you open the main pocket, it has more compartments inside. This is a nice backpack because there are compartments and a laptop pouch in the main pocket. In the Under Armour backpack and in the North Face backpack, there aren't like little pockets in the main section. There are pockets in the main section in this backpack, which I do appreciate. Again, some of the safety features. I think that this is a great backpack if you're in college, just because it does have the safety features, you know? You're leaving your backpack, you're with a bunch of strangers, you're walking around a campus, you never know like who might come up behind you, like things like that. So if you're traveling or you're just with a lighter workload, you like a smaller backpack, things like that, I think this is an awesome option, especially because of its safety features. This is a cotton backpack, which is different. The other backpacks are like a different material. I'm not sure what it's called, and I'm not even gonna try to guess but you know the feel of a backpack. This is a cotton backpack. The straps are very, very soft. It's very comfortable to wear. It has the little strap right here so that you can put it on your luggage if you wanted to travel with this backpack as well. If you were studying abroad, this is the awesome backpack for that. For your schooling, you could use it when you travel over there. This is a great option, and you just have to be fit for it. If I personally could never use this Travel-On backpack for my school day just because it is nowhere near as big, and I do have 7 classes a day, and I have to keep my lunch and other belongings like all in my backpack without a locker, like a sweater if need be, and this backpack just doesn't fit that much, but not many backpacks do fit that much. The last backpack I have is actually Travelon's Heritage Collection backpack. I just got this in the mail, and I've not been able to use this. I have played around with it a little bit. I haven't even taken the tags off yet. This again has Travelon's anti-theft features. It has the RFID blocking. It has the locking zippers, things like that. As you can tell, there is a locking zipper right here. When you unzip it, this is in the color gray, by the way. When you unzip it, there is a pocket that is a whole hand's depth, which is really, really awesome. And then they have, again, that front pocket for easy accessible things, which I love, my favorite pocket in a backpack. This one's a little bit smaller, but it's definitely longer in length. Of course, Mackenzie. Guys, I'm like at a loss of words today. I cannot speak. There's another pocket right here, and this is an awesome pocket, actually. This backpack is, I think, the second biggest backpack. If you're looking for a trendier, less like outdoorsy, like more versatile backpack that is fit for a scenario like mine where you don't have a locker, you know, you're carrying a bunch of things, this is probably your best bet for the second. Like if you wanted something that's a little trendier, things like that. There are black and white stripes on the lining of this, and then there is a whole pouch for RFID blocking. You know, you can keep important things, your wallet, things like that. This pocket is really deep. This pocket actually extends the whole entire length of the backpack, which is so nice. None of the other backpacks have two pockets that extend the full length of the backpack. You can easily fit a lunchbox in here, feminine products, like anything like that. I will actually probably switch out my North Face and this Travelon backpack throughout the school year, just on and off once in a while, just because, I don't know, I think it's fun, and I really, really like this backpack. So, yeah. The main pocket of this one is definitely deeper than the North Face backpack. This is just as deep, if not deeper, than the North Face backpack, but it's not as wide. Like, you can't, I don't know if you can see this, but like, you couldn't fit more than 3 textbooks in here, whereas I think in the North Face you could probably fit like 3 or 4. There again is a laptop pouch. This one is very padded, which is awesome, especially if you're not traveling. I keep saying awesome. This is actually a really, really nice thing to have if you're traveling with just your MacBook or your computer and it doesn't have a case on it. It just has like the little skin on it, and it doesn't, you don't like put your laptop into like a zip up like case, if you know what I mean. If you're just like putting your computer right in there, this is a great backpack for that. I just think that the lining of it is super cute. This is a great backpack, guys. And this Travelon backpack is a little bit more. I think that this one is $110. The Under Armour one is the cheapest of them, and then the North Face backpack is The North Face backpack is $85, I think, maybe $95. So this is the most expensive, but you're definitely getting the most with the Travelon backpack, just because this has the safety features. This is probably equivalent to the North Face backpack in terms of size, but you are getting those locking zippers and the blocking and the anti-theft and just those safety features that will keep your belongings safe. This is a great backpack for college students, again, studying abroad, also high school too, but definitely I think for those two. It has pads in the straps right here, which I do appreciate, again, like I said, just because some backpacks do rub, and it has a nice material to it. It again has the little strap so you could put this on your luggage if need be and stuff like that. So again, another option that I think is great. So yeah, I think that it's important to just find a backpack that fits you well, your personality, your lifestyle, and just your schooling situation. I hope that this gave you some ideas as to backpacks that I think are great and that will work maybe for you if you are looking for a new one. So thanks guys so much for watching. If you have any questions about any of the backpacks, please be sure to leave them below. Be sure to check out today's blog post on styledbymackens.com for more information, more details, things like that. Thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed.